Welcome back to my channel, guys. So this strategy that I'm about to share with you guys is going to help you make tangible profits from this market, especially as a beginner. All right, so you're going to be using two powerful indicators: the stochastic oscillator and the moving average. And then we are going to be even using some of the most powerful settings I've ever used. Right, they are very powerful, especially for moving average and for stochastic combination. This setting is going to be giving you multiple setups and good opportunities to make quick profits from the market while you are still learning to trade professionally. All right, it's important for you to learn to trade professionally. That by that I mean you should learn to do without these indicators. You should learn to analyze the market with your naked eyes. You should be able to interpret the candlestick patterns and charts and all of that, and do it professionally. But while you're still learning that, you could still be making quick profits from the market, and that's what this video is going to help you achieve. First of all, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a new strategy, you would get it firsthand. And also make sure that you check on the description box of this video and you will see our free Telegram link. Join that platform. It's going to help you. You also see how many lives you are transforming every single day. Just recently, one of our students has been able to flip his money from $8 to over $500 in just one day, right? That's something amazing. That's something anybody can achieve. Anybody can do that. Anybody can even do more, right? So you just have to be at the right place. Just have to make sure that you are learning from the right people, from the right persons who also have as much passion to teach you as you would love to learn. All right, so join our free Telegram link. You would be very happy to be there. You'd be grateful that you are there. The link for the free group is in the description box of this video. All right, so this strategy works perfectly for the boom 1000 index market and for the crash 1000 index market. For the boom 1000 index market, we want to be looking for selling opportunities. You can as well buy using this strategy, but let's just concentrate on scalping some candlesticks out. All right, I could explain how it works for catching spikes, but we are focused on just taking some candlesticks out before the spikes, right? Remember, this is an indicator strategy best used for scalping, so it's best to just take quick profits out of the market. You don't have to stay in the market for so long using these strategies. That's why I said you make quick money, might not be sustainable profits, might not be sustainable income, but you'll be able to make quick money while you are learning. And it's very important to learn how to do it yourself. So join my mentorship program. It's very affordable. It's also very, very impactful. You will not regret joining my team. I'm so sure of that. I'm so certain of that. I'm so proud to even say that I have met a lot of good traders, and you cannot be an exemption if you join us. Trust me, guys. So quickly, for the boom 1000 index market, we want to be selling, like I said. So the condition to look out for is this. Right now, I can't think of selling. The reason is that, first of all, I want to see that price is consistently moving below my moving average on the main chart, just like what I have at this level, right? You can see, sorry about that. You can see that at this level. Okay, let me make you see that clearly. You can see at this level that price has consistently been moving downwards, right? Moving below the moving average. You can see that the moving average is right above price, and price moves below the moving average. So you want to see that happen a lot. All right, you want to see that price is consistently moving below the moving average on our main chart. So as it stands right now, the current level right now, price has been moving above the moving average. So it will not be an ideal signal for me to sell. No matter what I see in this market, I will not think of selling just yet. As far as this indicator strategy is concerned, I will not think of selling at this point. So anytime you see price come below the moving average, and you have to be patient though, you have to allow it to run consistently below the moving average for you to be sure. At least have 3 to 4 touches below the moving average, and then wait around the moving average to get the next touch, and then you can ride with it. But that's not all the conditions you have to look out for. Now this is happening on the 1 hour time frame, right? This is happening on the 1 hour time frame. You can as well look for this on the 4 hours time frame, right? Or even a higher time frame, but I mostly see them clearly on the 1 hour time frame, right? If you can be patient enough to wait for price to print these candle patterns on the 4 hours clearly enough, then that's even better. Okay, so having seen price move below the moving average on our main window, the next thing you want to look at is the closing price of that time frame, the 1 hour time frame. I want to see that price closes below the moving average and it closes something like this, right? You want to see an engulfing bearish closing price like this, like what is happening here, right? If that happens, then you're almost getting yourself a good trading entry, right? So what do you do next? You want to go to lower time frames. I don't like to skip any time frame, so I want to switch to lower time frames in their respective orders and just check to see that I am still seeing bearish momentum, right? I want to see that price keeps moving under the moving average, remember, and it still closes bearish below the moving average. You want to keep seeing that on the lower time frames till you get down to 1 minute time frame. Now from the 1 hour time frame, majority of the time frames doing the same thing is a good sign, right? If majority of the time frames from the 1 hour time frame down to 1 minute, if majority of them are showing you the same signal, then that's a good sign. Okay, then what you want to do next is wait for the stochastic oscillator to come to the level 85. Yeah, right. Want to see that stochastic oscillator, the indicators, the blue and red lines are at this level. Make sure you see them right above this level, and then make sure you see them cross each other around that level and drop below that level, right? Just like what happened here. You see, make sure they drop below that level, make sure they converge around that level and drop below that level, having in mind that those other conditions have to be met first before you come down to this level, right? If that happens, then you will most likely see drops like this, most likely see price drop like that, right? You most likely see price drop like this. That means you can pick a lot of candlesticks and leave the market before there is ever a spike. All right, you can see this happening right after this, right? So make sure those other conditions are met for you to be on the safe side. Make sure those other conditions are met. You know, this is a game of probability, so you want to be on the high side. You want to see that the market has given you high probability of these things playing out for you before you even take off, before you even think of making an entry. Okay, so for the crash 1000 index markets, you want to see the opposite of what I just explained. On the 1 hour time frame, this time around, you want to see that price is consistently riding above the moving average. All right, you want to see that price is consistently closing above and rising above the moving average. Okay, so right now price is around the moving average, and just recently it has been moving above the moving average until it broke to this level and is back at that region, right? It's back moving above the moving average. So if it consistently moves above the moving average at this level, right, let's say I see much more, I see like 2 or 3 more touches, and then price reversing around that moving average level, then I'm good to go. The next thing I want to see is bullish closing price. This time I want to see bullish closing price this time around, and I want to see that happen above the moving average. You can see that price has to close above the moving average on a bullish momentum, right? With a bullish momentum, price has to close above the moving average. And then when I go to lower time frames, remember to follow the time frames as they are in that respective order, from 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Follow them like that and don't skip anyone. Once you see that you are seeing the same sign on the majority of the time frames, you want to see that you are seeing the same signs, right? You come to 1 minute time frame, and then you want to look at price. You want to look at the stochastic oscillator converging at the 15 level this time, level 15 this time. You want to see them come below level 15 and cross above it, and then you want to take your chance when that happens. All right, if that happens, you are most likely going to see you're most likely going to see a very strong rally up like this before there's ever going to be a spike. You most likely see price rallying up like that. That means you could catch up to 10 to 15 candlesticks before there is a spike. All right, if you sit down and follow this promptly, follow this religiously, you will see multiple setups that will give you profits. You can raise $100 to $1,000 just by looking at this thing and just be doing this thing over and over again. You can do it. Trust me, guys, you can do it again and again. Anybody can do it. My students that just flipped his accounts, if you check my free Telegram group, you'll see the testimonies there. That guy is just barely a month old in my mentorship program, right? And he's doing wonders already. So anybody can do it. You just have to learn the right strategy and ride with it, master it, and of course, but then you must learn to do it without the indicators for you to make sustainable profit. This will only give you quick profit, and the reason is that sometimes you might be getting false information because the indicators lag, right? The indicators lag a lot sometimes, so it might be moving slower than the main markets, right? So imagine price is moving faster than your indicator and you are getting information from that indicator. You're going to make mistakes, of course. So that's why you need to learn to do without the indicators. And the reason why indicators make such slow moves is because these are just designed to follow price direction and just be giving you information, not like it is going to give you prompt information all the time. Not like it's going to be following, not like it's going to be working hand in hand with price all the time, right? So have this at the back of your mind when you're trading using this indicator setup. So let me quickly show you guys the setup. For the moving average, I want to be using period of 200, shift 0, method exponential, apply to close. Levels are not needed, so you skip. For colors, you can see I'm using black because the background of my chart is white. So you click down, you're done with that. And then for the next one, stochastic oscillator, K period of 5, D period of 3, slowing of 3, price field is low high, method is simple, levels 15, 85 and 15. All right, you want to change the color to black because you have a bright background, or you want to change the color to a bright color because you have a dark background. So you can just do that. You can simply just follow my own setup, right? Just set your own up like that. So the next one is the main style and the signal, right? You can see I'm using color red and color blue. You can do that same for yourself, or you can just do whatever colors you like, but make sure they are visible on your chart. So that's that. Click done and you have your setup ready. Make sure you drop good comments if you have made good use of this strategy. If you need clarifications, my WhatsApp number will be in the description box of this video, so you can reach out to me. If you want to join our VIP group where we share premium signals every single day, you can also reach out to me via the WhatsApp link on the description box of this video. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.